Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with Art Reward recipients.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from the award winners later in the show. Good morning once again, and welcome to the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 13th of February, a day two. I'm Tiffany Cabrera.
And I'm Jackson Hunter. Last Friday, South's fall spirit was revived, only this time with winter sports at South's very first winter sports pep rally. Abigail Bintz can tell us more.
Right after ninth period, the entire South community gathered in the gymnasium, quickly filling the bleachers with students eager to show their support for our winter athletes. The rally began with the introduction of some of South's winter sports teams, including boys and girls winter track and varsity cheer. Following the initial introductions, the cheer teams and the aces took to the floor and performed the first of their two fabulous routines, hyping up the already ebullient crowd with their choreography. Then Captain Landon Jones introduced the boys basketball team, and Captains Jessica Dyer, Adelina Espinal, and Naima Brown presented the girls basketball team. Throughout the event, the crowd stayed riled up and active with t-shirt tosses and the energy of our beloved Falcon. South Spirit continued into the final performance of the pep rally. The cheerleaders' second act after they concluded, the crowd left with high energy for the doubleheader basketball game that followed the event. All in all, the pep rally was undoubtedly an excellent way to celebrate South's talented winter athletes.
With the guidance of Miss Melissa Torregrosa, South's science research class dug into the mechanics of worms. Students squirmed through a variety of different study designs, each meant to represent an example of an animal science project. Among these are the impact of a worm's diet on weight, as well as tests on different kinds of worms' movement. Despite certain casualties, the experience hooked the young researchers onto further research, leaving them crawling for more.
On Wednesday, members of the Art and Tri-M Honor Societies ventured to the city to see a Broadway showing of the Buena Vista Social Club. Jaden Bautista was there on the scene.
I'm here in New York City with South's Tri-M and Art Honor Societies to watch the Buena Vista Social Club on Broadway. After fourth period lunch, the Art and Tri-M Honor Society members gathered in the chorus room before heading out to ride their district-supplied coach bus. Under the supervision of Mrs. Catherine Aragon, Mr. Kyle Hayden, and Mrs. Rita DeFano, Honor Society members reached Broadway to watch the spectacular musical, The Buena Vista Social Club. The show, taking place in Habana, Cuba, from 1958 to 1996, involved sisters Omara and Heidi Portuondo pursuing musical lives through Latin jazz with vibrant music and lively choreography. Due to riots, they were forced to split up, and Omara stayed back to pursue her love life. The show kept the audience engaged with the Latin themes and melodies, especially through emotional scenes. After the exhilarating show, the field trip attendees made their way back to South. In the end, the field trip to Buena Vista Social Club on Broadway certainly gave Tri-M and Art Honor members an amazing experience shared through enjoyment. For the Falcon Report, I'm Jaden Bautista.
Hey Tiffany, aren't your AP art projects almost due? How are you going to finish them?
I think I should ask some of South art students. I hear 4 of them were recently awarded for their masterpieces.
Hamza Kiani can gather us some inspiration.
I'm joined now with some of South's award-winning photographers. So guys, can you tell us a little more about your art pieces?
Well, my art piece was submitted for the architecture section, and basically it's showing a architecture of the city, and it uses a kaleidoscope feature that I learned in my photography class.
My art piece was inspired by me going to Barbados, since my family lives there. And I was just there on vacation, and I remembered my rule of thirds trick that Miss Pettigas taught me. And I just decided to capture this beautiful picture kind of spontaneously.
And what inspirations sparked your creative processes?
Well, for this piece, I've always been interested in the city and the city's architecture, and this competition does have a section where you can enter architecture pieces. So I took this picture in the city, and I think it really shows how the development of the architecture within the city, and I'm really happy that it was able to place.
So last year, I also placed in the landscape category. So I kind of have always had a passion for taking pictures in this certain style. So when I was on vacation in Barbados, I took another picture that fit within this category, and I've submitted it, and it ended up being equally as successful.
And are there any final pieces of advice you guys would give to upcoming student artists?
The main thing I would say is to just keep taking photos. There's always opportunities for you to take out your camera and capture something really nice, and you never know, you may place in a really big competition like this.
Yeah, I agree that you should take photos of anything and everything, because something that might seem pretty normal to you or not that creative or award worthy might end up being something that can place you in a competition like this. And definitely take the photography class, because Miss Pedicus is a great teacher and the class was so much fun. So yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys, and congratulations. Back to you in the studio.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll talk much more about Valentine's Day activities. But first, a bird's eye view of a class of 2031 bake sale. The Falcon Report will be right back.
School's mad tiring, bro. Bro, I know, bro. Mr. Machota gave me like 100 PPEs due this week. 100? 100, bro. Oh. You know, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyways. What up?
You guys are forgetting something.
June 12th?
Yeah. 11.
Yeah.
Well, according to this, you guys haven't paid your dues.
Dang, the class is 2026, 2027 dues?
Yeah.
Alright, I got you.
Better pay that rent now, buddy. There is no such thing as a life that is better than yours. We encourage all to spread love to the world, others, and most importantly yourself. Always remember that you are the gatekeeper of something much bigger.
Yes, I love you!
In preparation for Valentine's Day, the Art and Poster Club has been making cards for a local senior living center. The club members met on various Mondays throughout January and February to make heartfelt cards for the residents of Island Assisted Living, a medical participation facility that offers long-term care for senior citizens. Students were given a simple rubric to let their creativity loose when decorating the cards and writing a heartfelt message across. The director of recreation at the Senior Living Center expressed her gratitude to the students, whose efforts in creating the cards spread warmth to the elderly near Valentine's Day.
Last week, Miss Alessandra Petito's second period AP Computer Science Principles class took to the library for a full day of programming to contribute towards their AP exam. The students have recently been learning about fundamental coding algorithms through engagement in multiple coding assignments like the Hackathon project and the recreation of applications such as Netflix, Wordle, and Reminder. They had the opportunity for a full day of application design, which helped fulfill their AP Create performance task. The task consisted of 3 components where students must create a program using algorithms, techniques, and procedures that they were taught in previous projects. Throughout the day, students were treated to bagels, drinks, snacks, and a quiet workplace to develop their programming. The full workday provided a calm environment and allowed the programmers to concentrate on app creation for their AP project. If you are interested in fields such as robotics, cybersecurity, or computer science, consider enrolling in AP Computer Science Principles next year.
Jackson, where are we going out for Valentine's Day tomorrow?
I have no idea. Do you know what the weather's going to be like?
Hopefully Zoe Weiner could tell us if the weather is permitting.
Zoe?
Thanks, guys. As we kick off midwinter break, temperatures are set to warm up a bit, but we'll see a mix of different weather conditions throughout the week. Looking ahead to the weekend, expect partly sunny skies on both Saturday and Sunday with highs between 43 and 46 degrees. After a weekend of partly sunny weather, next week looks warmer, with the highs climbing into the upper 40s and low 50s. Expect plenty of sun, but don't be surprised by a few rainy days here and there. And that wraps up your midwinter break forecast with milder days, lots of sun, a little rain, and plenty of chances to enjoy the week ahead. Back to you in the studio.
Tiffany, you know what I love more than you? Sports!
Well, Giselle Taruno can dive into all the information about the recent swim meet.
Giselle?
Thanks, guys. I guess you could say South swimmers really swam their way to the top throughout their whole season. Last week, the boys district swim team got a chance to compete in the New York State Public High School School Athletics Association Section 8 Nassau County Championship. South side of competitors included sophomore Mark Santamaria and junior Medahan Yilmaz representing the Falcons. This very special meet took place this past Friday and Saturday, starting off with Mark in his top heats like the 500-yard free. He swam his heart out over and under the water. In one of his heats, he earned the impressive time of 5 minutes and 10 seconds in preliminaries. He then got the chance to go to finals in the 500 free, where he got a personal best time of 5 minutes and 7 seconds, showing the other teams who ruled on the pool. On to Medahan, he rocked the 100-yard breaststroke event. In his preliminaries, he got a personal best of 1 minute, 1 second, and 92 milliseconds as the crowd cheered him on. After this incredible performance, he got the chance to compete in the finals, and once again, he got a personal best with a time of 1 minute, 1 second, and 95 milliseconds, coming in first place in his heat. He was then a 0.7 second off from reaching states, but he did an incredible job, bringing South back a watery W. Let's also hear it for South's wrestlers. South wrestlers competed at the Section 8 Nassau County qualifying tournament. Going to the 285 weight class, senior Junior Robert Harris placed third place in the event. Next up to the 215 weight class, junior Nicholas Alegria managed to take the conference runner-up. Finally, we had 2 conference champions. It included Eric Kneve in the 190 and Alex Bajador in the 103. Come to support the Falcons this weekend. And that's sports.
That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. For Jackson Hunter, I'm Tiffany Cabrera.
Have a great weekend, South. Tiffany. Okay, for Valentine's Day, I made you a rap. You want to hear it?
Sure.
I met this girl. Her name is Tiffany. What? She looks so really pretty. She makes my heart.
Stop, that's embarrassing.
Oh.
Stop.